10 on each side. Breathing through every range of motion. Hey guys, it's Tony Thomas from Tony Thomas Sports, and I'm at MB71 Fitness here in beautiful Miami Beach. Today I'm going to be going over a few exercises that'll help you develop strength in your chest, working your arms unilaterally, all right? So, let's get started. First thing we're going to do here, we're going to work the cable. The cable is a perfect machine for isolating the chest. We're going to do single arm at a time, all right? So we're going to start out working one arm at a time. So we're going to start with our right hand, coming straight up, engaging the chest pectoral muscle at the top of that movement. Once you get to the midline of the body, you're going to bring it back. You're going to switch and work the opposing side, keeping that core nice and tight, squeezing at the top of that motion. We're going to knock out 10 on each side. Breathing through every range of motion. Halfway through. All right, now that we knocked that out, I want to show you another exercise that's great for building your chest muscles. As you can see, today's motive is working each arm separately, all right? When you create an unstable environment, what happens? You recruit more muscle fibers for work. That way, when you come and you use both hands on any one of these regular standard benches, you'll be lifting more weight, all right? So you're gonna develop strength, you're gonna develop power with this routine. We would knock that out for 3 rounds, all right? 3 rounds, 10 on each side, and you can increase the weight because we're gonna do moderate to heavy. You can increase the weight as you go. Let's move on to the next exercise. The focus is going to be on keeping that core tight, having both legs firmly on the ground. Once you're seated and your abs are engaged, you're going to lay back and you're going to take that knee, bring it up for safety reasons, okay? You're bringing the weight to your upper body. All right, so it's down, bring it to your body, tighten that core, keep both feet flat on the ground, and we're going to work inside, outside. So inside, we're locking out, rotating that wrist, coming down, keeping that core engaged, 90 degrees here, and we're locking out at the top. All right, so bring it back inside. Breathing out at the top, rotate that wrist, bring it down to 90. Keep that core tight. Lock it out. Elbows in. Breathe and lock. Bring it down. Breathe and lock. Good. 2 more on each side. Outside. Inside. And 1 more on the outside. Come down under control. Bring that weight back to the thigh and bring it down to the ground. We don't want to slam the weight. I don't want anybody losing any limbs during my workouts. So we're going to switch to the other side now. Same routine. Get up, pick the weight up using your legs, sit down on the thigh. Remember, bring that dumbbell to your upper body and then planting both feet on the ground securely. And we're going to start off on the inside, locking out, keeping that core tight and breathing through each repetition. Rotate that wrist outwards, 90 degrees. Nice tight core on each one. Breathing all the way through each repetition. Two more on each side. And 1 more. 1 more to the outside. Breathing on each one. Control it coming down. Bringing that weight back to your leg and down to the ground. All right, so key notes on that exercise. We do 5 on each side, makes almost equivalent to doing 10. with both hands, plus we're doing alternative grips. So it's one to the outside, one to the inside. Don't forget to breathe, and the transition from this exercise to the next exercise, you're gonna get a 45-second break. Now remember, when you're doing these exercises, you're doing it unilaterally, okay? So you're gonna work one side, then you're gonna work the other side. And what happens when you do that, you're gonna have a break in between. So you don't need a long break when transitioning to the next exercise. 45 seconds will do. Just make sure you know the last arm you stopped working with. You don't want to restart with that arm, okay? You're gonna start with the opposing arm. That means that will give you adequate enough break time in between sets. All right, guys, so when you work your upper chest, you want to work your lower too as well. Right now, we've been working the midline with the crossovers, single arm, isolating that midline. We also worked the neutral areas. We worked our obliques, the muscles that help push you, and center is where it all starts, in the core. So you got to look at it like this. When you work your core, you're also working your chest too. The more power you have in your core, the more power you have in your chest. That's what a lot of these exercises allow you to do. So right now, we're going to switch it over to the decline chest press, working one arm at a time, all right? So we're gonna hop in, we're gonna get on this decline, you're gonna grab one weight, using your other arm as a supporter to get that weight up there. You're gonna use a nice pull, sit here on the lap, then you're gonna take it down. From here, all we're doing is we're taking it to the outside, keeping that core tight, and we're going down, equal, locking out at the top. Don't forget to squeeze at the top too, bringing that hand in as close as possible. From here, we bring it back out, perfect 90, tighten up that core, squeeze coming out. All right, bring it back to neutral. Back out, 90, squeeze, exhale, bringing it in nice and tight. Remember, breathe in, inhale on the way down, on the way out, we're squeezing. Gonna knock out 10. We're already halfway through. Gonna finish strong. Three more. And one for good luck. Finish one side, you got to knock out the other side. So we're going to pay close attention to what I'm doing here. Holding on to the top, securing my body here, protecting myself from losing balance, pulling it in nice and tight. Put it on your thigh, lean back. Now you're creating that counterbalance. Abs tight, locking out at the top, squeeze at the end. It's going to engage that midline. Bring it back down under control, breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze it, locking it in, coming down under control, bringing that weight back to the floor. All right, guys, so we worked our lower, we worked our chest, midline, obliques. Now we're gonna do some body weight work. The one arm push-up. I'm gonna show you how to do that correctly, all right? So since the theme of today is working that arm single, we're gonna keep one arm out in front of us, keeping our core tight. We're gonna spread our legs, give ourselves a nice base, all right? I want you to do 5, because you're gonna be exhausted from knocking out those other exercises. Remember, keeping your core in place, we're just dropping down and locking out at the top, okay? Dropping down, lock out at the top. 3, don't forget to breathe. And one more. and then we're gonna switch. Same way we did that one arm, we're gonna work the single arm the same way on this side. Locking out, centering your body, spreading your legs, nice tight core, and all we're gonna do is lock out, bring it down, one hand on the other leg. And we just knocked out 5 on each side. And remember, each one of these exercises, yes, you're working your single arm, you're isolating. But do remember that it's not just that arm working. You're gonna recruit more muscle fibers because of the unstable environment, and that's gonna make you that much stronger when you use both arms, okay? So don't look at it as, wow, he's really focusing only on one arm. No, when you focus on that one arm, you recruit all the muscles on the other side to try and keep up and center you. And that's why your core will get stronger. And essentially when your core gets stronger, you get stronger overall. On top of that, pace and tempo. Guide your weight coming down. Follow this count. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. Because that eccentric contraction going down is going to allow you to get stronger. And when you get stronger, you can do more reps, produce more work, and get more cut. All right? That's my series for today. It's Tony Thomas from Tony Thomas Sports here at MB71 Fitness in beautiful Miami Beach. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.